Let's see. Okay, so now we take the taxi and it's gonna start. I don't know if it's the end of the game or just like a long sequence that you can't pause. Alright, honestly, I just want to continue the story right now. Like, there's no other side quests that I really want to focus on right now. Upgrading the shop again takes $20 million. I have like 3, so I can't do that anytime soon. Imagine if I summon the motorcycle in this room. Take all these guys out.
Hold up there.
Oh, it was the
Who's
punchy
this guy
guy
again? Tendo, one of the Omi lieutenants. Yeah.
It's funny that we said, who's this guy again? Last time we saw him, we are like, you're gonna regret letting us live. And then we just like forgot who he was.
I think I recognize him.
From where?
What you mumbling to yourself about? Spit it out. While you're at it, why are you here and how'd you even get in?
Tendo, let him through. He's my guest.
Your guest, huh? But acting captain, isn't he?
Exactly right. The man who took a bullet from my gun straight on. And now here he is, back from hell itself to see the captain released from prison.
Yeah? That is real commitment. Well, if he causes any trouble, any at all, it'll be on you to clean up the mess. Agreed?
It'll be fine.
All right. I'll go back to trying to figure out what the hell is going down here today.
Nothing to figure out except the popcorn. So you can watch the shit turn the Omi Alliance on its head.
You think?
Remember what you did in Eugene Show? Now it's your turn.
I just realized
Everyone here's in like suits and stuff, and then like Namba's in his homeless clothes.
that's who he is. He used to be a star heavyweight boxer. He's the loony who agreed to fix a fight for money, but when he didn't get paid, he beat the fixers to death.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. What a role model, huh?
Is that Dojima? Or is that someone else?
Captain! Welcome home, sir!
Masaru Watase, Omi Alliance Captain, Watase Family Patriarch. Is Kiryu in this game? He's working in my cookie shop right now.
Here's the plan.
But I haven't actually seen him.
Split in half when they marched on Kamurocho. But most of the officers, the ones with tenure anyway, are still here in Sotenbori. Soon they'll all be gathering in the HQ's banquet hall, celebrating Watase's release. But by then, Watase will already have a document in his breast pocket.
The
The Omi Alliance of Kansai started off as the idea of a few ambitious men more than 100 years ago. In the early days, we were fierce, ready to go to war at any moment. Although we only fought against other factions, we know these wars took a heavy toll on the people here in the city we call home. For that, we are deeply sorry. Therefore, on this day, the presiding chairman does declare, and I, Captain Watase, do co-sign this official document which proclaims the Omi Alliance of Kansai is hereby dissolved.
Huh? What the fuck?
This we pledge to the Osaka PD.
What? Why are you doing this, Captain? What are you thinking?
I'm Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo clan.
Tojo clan? The fuck's he doing here?
Seiko getting in the line.
As the Omi Alliance does, so shall we. The Tojo clan is also officially dissolved. Watase-san and I will serve as each other's witnesses as we each end our factions together. This decision was ratified by the Omi chairman, Captain Watase, and acting Captain Masumi Arakawa.
Bullshit! What kind of shady crap is this?
Did Mitsu tell you that, Ichiban?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Remember now?
Yeah, but I still didn't think the Tojo and Omi would just dissolve at the same time.
I know.
Wait, is this a
Going
memory?
to send shockwaves through our world, and many will oppose it.
Is this from the night before?
Doubtless, someone will try to start a war of succession. But we anticipated that, and built many defenses against it.
Defenses? What did you have to do?
The 6th chairman planned every last detail.
Watase was involved too. He felt the same sorrow as I did about the future of Yakuza life. When we were finally forced to conclude that this is where it will all end. The problem was, how do we end the largest
One sec. Okay.
Yakuza group in Japan peacefully? We knew that if we simply broke the news to the officers, there would have been mutiny. To make matters worse, Watase had just been thrown behind bars by way of the 3K plan. And with their leader out of sight and out of mind, one wrong move could have started a coup.
Right.
But then we had the idea to use the Kamurocho 3K plan in our favor.
How'd you do that?
We came up with 2 steps to implement. First, ensure the 3K plan succeeded.
What the hell?
To achieve that, we purposely let Arakawa-san leak the Tojo clan intel. And then Aoki drove the Tojo clan out of Kamurocho just as we knew he would. He had no idea, of course, that this was our desired outcome. Amusing to think that he still considers it his greatest achievement. In reality, the 3K plan only worked because we allowed it to.
Apparently.
After
But
that,
what do you get out of
the
that?
6th chairman made his second request of me. I was to keep playing the role of the greedy traitor, dancing on the Tojo clan's grave. All while bringing the Omi into Kamurocho to take the Tojo clan's place.
Arakawa-san's admirable efforts split the Sotenbori Omi horde right down the middle. Which leads us to Sotenbori as you see it now. Half its men stuck in Tokyo. Weakened, spread too thin.
And this was Arakawa-san's goal all along? This exact situation?
Yes, and he finished it right on schedule. Watase's
Yes,
day
Leia.
of release is here, and we can make our announcement.
Okay, so they let the 3. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to wrap my head around this. So they leaked the Yakuza information to the cops, which allowed them to do the 3K plan, which pushed the Tojo clan out of their city. Then the Omi Alliance tried to muscle into that open territory, which then made it so the Omi Alliance, instead of being like a really dense amount of people in one city, it's spread thin over 2 cities. So now the Omi Alliance is spread thin, and now they're going to announce that it's going to be dissolved, and there's less that they can do about it because there's too spread out. That's what I got out of that.
Fuck you, Watase! You're a goddamn traitor!
Their ties.
I made sure this would be nice and sharp for today. I really want to test it out. Any volunteers?
Damn, seeing these Tojo clan legends fighting is fucking crazy!
Yeah, very impressive. These guys are all Omi officers, huh? There are still this many? Even with half of them in Kamurocho?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you sound excited.
I'm not excited.
We're gonna march this declaration down to Osaka PD. I know, most of you are none too happy about it, so listen up. If you consider yourself real Yakuza, then you have to stop me by force.
Good shit. I'm starting to see the big picture, Arakawa-han.
Tendo?
This kind of brawl, most of us never lived to see one like it. So if we're gonna make history here, you bet your ass I'm gonna take a stand with the side having the most fun.
I'd much rather fight with you than against you.
I'd say we're still looking pretty outnumbered here. That's the whole reason they called us, man.
Finally time to step out of the shadows, huh? Look at us. We're about to have the fight of our lives just to get that point across. With the Yakuza legends at our side.
And the fight's just gonna be 100 weaklings?
Shit. Let's make it one to remember!
Defeat the Omi Alliance.
Watch me.
They got some levels. They got some levels. Divine Shot. I cast Gun. That only hit 2.5 of them.
Bring it on.
Get serious.
Weep in despair as the mad dog of Shimano descends with crackling madness and thundering fury from atop the empire he built. Countless daggers strike and paralyze all foes. I'm gonna call Machi, but he's 5 feet to my right. It'd be really funny if it panned over and just showed his phone ring, and he'd be like, really? What? Is he freaking Spider-Man?
It's showtime!
Demon Fire Rain.
Hell yeah!
1,700 damage.
Stand there?
Holy crap.
I got this.
Bring it on.
On it. Let's go. Get serious.
Oh, I thought that would finish him off. Ow.
Well, I got this. Take this.
Stand there?
Yeah.
Power nap.
You're in for it now.
You're in it now.
Falling Fang.
Watch me.
You wanna fight? I'm over here. Who wants to
Bring it on.
get serious?
Well, you can win. Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Let's do it. Okay, come on.
Yeah.
Pigeons.
Who wants to go?
Watch this.
Nice. On it. You go down.
Fang.
I got this.
All right, 6 down, 100 to go.
Excellent.
Oh no, it's one of Majima's 1,000 knives.
This has gone far enough.
Watase!
Oh, is that guy gonna jump in front? Wait, does that cure you?
What the?
I knew you weren't really gone.
So he's finally back. The Dragon of Dojima.
That is. Kazuma Kiryu, ex-Tojo Clan 4th chairman.
Watase, how did you find him?
Who, him? I don't know what you're talking about. He's just some extra muscle. Some bodyguard I hired. Couldn't even tell you his name.
Leave this part to me. You guys worry about the front line. I'll protect the back. Even if it costs me my life.
I don't know who you are. You sure know how to make an entrance.
Every time they grab the shoulder of their coat, just instant strip from the waist up.
All right. Time for seconds. This feast ain't over till it's over.
Show me what you got.
Next wave.
Watch me.
I got this.
Just gonna stand there.
Divine shot.
With all the
Try
fun
this.
and games yet?
Cool.
Eyes on me.
You think you can win?
Come on now.
Who wants
Mega
to
swing.
You're in it now.
The other summon. I feel like it would be too much for this. Pyro Prison. Yeah, it's over. Hobo magic was plenty.
Take it.
Did you summon Majima? Yeah, a minute ago we did.
Is that all of them? Nice. We did it.
He's the only one that passes out.
Good luck out there, Kasuga. You're gonna do great.
Hey, Ichi.
Arakawa-san. Sorry for not standing up. My body's not following my orders right now.
Stop trying. You deserve to relax for once. I owe you so much. If you hadn't shown up with all your allies, things might have gone sideways.
No, I didn't do anything. It was all my friends doing.
Well, then you have some very good friends. A rare thing.
Arakawa-san.
I'm very impressed and so happy you survived all this, Ichi.
Arakawa-san!
I admit, I thought there was going to be more fighting. Those two fights were not bad. Omi Alliance announces dissolution. Breaking news. Crime families to dissolve. So we're back at Survive Bar now.
Wait,
So we're in the other
hold
city.
on. Does this mean you were hiding the sixth chairman this whole time?
Yes, that's what I've been telling you. Do you see now?
Actually, I'm pretty damn confused.
Well, when you have more money than you know what to do
Wait,
with,
is this the cravat guy?
new connections come naturally. Even unique connections like 6th Chairman Daigo-kun. We met under strictly professional circumstances, of course. He came to me for help after the Kamurocho 3K plan got underway.
Did you hide Majima-san and Saejima-san too?
Oh, yes. And can I just say, despite their formidable reputations, they were perfect gentlemen each time I spoke with them. I never thought that you, of all people, would end up rescuing them. Life is so random at times.
Well, I wouldn't say I rescued them. I just lent them a little muscle, that's all. Of course, then I got lost in the fun of the fight. The fight of a lifetime.
You are a Kawa fan, you. Well, you really love him, huh?
With all my soul. And we're meeting up later today. Call it a date, I guess.
Oh, how romantic. Well, you'll have to...
The guy that was investing in my cookie
Sure
business
thing.
was hiding
Clear
all the main
schedule. I
characters.
can talk about him for days.
And to think we met that guy on the street by chance. Suddenly a boat. But we still got Arakawa's son to deal with. So I'm guessing that's going to be
I'm
like
sorry
the
to bail
conclusion of
on
the
you,
main
Ichi.
story.
I know we made our plans first, but I've known Chairman Hoshino 40 years now. It'd be impolite to turn him down.
I get it, boss. Totally get it. When there's a shot at Peking Duck in Heian Tower, you take it.
The Peking Duck again.
It was kind of silly of me to invite you to a meal in the first place. I know that.
Kasuga, I'm not a boss anymore. Just a regular old man. I don't give a damn who I eat with.
Well, is Sotenbori all quiet now with the Omi Alliance dissolved?
People don't know how to react. Not the civilians, and certainly not the Yakuza. Former Yakuza. But I guess it's only natural when a 100-year-old institution just disappears.
Any Omi guys rioting or anything?
No, even if they did, it wouldn't change anything. Even when they had real strength, they didn't manage to stop us from submitting the papers. And they've only waned since then. Hate to say it, but their reputation's in the toilet.
One thing that kind of confuses me is, okay, all right, so his son becomes like the governor and is like, I'm going to do this 3K plan and get rid of all the Yakuza. And the Yakuza are like, we can't survive under the thumb of this guy, so we're going to use him. And so then they made sure the 3K plan succeeded, which kicked the Tojo clan out of their city, and then the Omi Alliance moved in, which then spread them too thin, so that the Yakuza guys could announce that they were dissolving their organizations, without them being able to throw like a huge riot or a coup. But and then they're like, oh yeah, he only did the 3K plan because we allowed him to. But it's like, yeah, but your whole plan was a result of them doing this and forcing you to. So, I mean, just my impression right now is that the Yakuza guys are like, oh, ho, ho, he thinks this is his greatest accomplishment and we allowed him to do it. It's like, yeah, but also he forced your hand to dissolve your organizations. You didn't really want to do that. Anyway, that's as I understand it right now.
We don't need to dunk their faces in the bowl, too. We'll just let it be.
Did you really know it would all happen this way?
No, we just did the best we could. And this is how the chips fell. I can't tell the future any more than the next man.
Well, you had me fooled. Really seemed like you saw it all coming.
I'm sure Masato's in a rage right now. He must be losing his mind.
Why? Why would Masato be in a rage over this?
All his plans hinged on the Omi's support, and I just pulled the rug out from under him.
Okay, how was his plan using the Omi support? There was the counterfeit money for a while. No, the younger Arakawa, the guy he replaced, was using the counterfeit money, not him. So how was he needing Omi support?
I never could help myself from giving in to his desires if he threw a fit. It's been true since he was a toddler. I'd always hoped he'd grow out of temper tantrums.
Some things between a father and son never change.
But I can't afford to go easy on him anymore.
No?
He isn't aware that well before he was governor, the 6th chairman and Watase were considering dissolution. By the time he pressured me to sell out the Tojo clan, all that did was accelerate their plan.
At Muck, they basically said, this guy sucks and we don't want to be forced to work under him, so we're taking our ball and going home. But we can't do that without setting off a massive war, so we need to wait until the only guy that can dissolve the other clan gets out of prison and then stab both our clans in the back at once. Right, I guess the thing I'm missing is how was the Omi Alliance supporting the younger Arakawa guy right now? Like, how does the Omi Alliance being dissolved ruin his plans? Because, like, he's in a position of political power. Why did he need them? I think that's the piece I'm missing. He's been using the Omi Alliance to take over Eugene's show, which he has plans for.
Now Masato knows what growing power tastes like. If I don't stop him before it grows too large for his throat, he'll choke on it. He'll lose everything. Everything he's built. I just don't want to see that happen.
He mentioned his... Oh, yeah, I do remember that conversation when he mentioned front-facing and back-facing power. So back-facing power was like criminal underworld power, which he always had that as the son of, like, a mob boss. So he lost that. So now he only has the political power. Okay, I can follow that. All right.
Well, I should get going.
Boss.
Is he about to get shot? The camera's so shaky.
Earlier, you said you don't have a title anymore. So, what's your plan from here on out? What are you gonna do?
The 6th chairman and Watase knew that once their factions were gone, many of their men would lose their way with no Yakuza path to follow. That's happening now. So, they want to find some legal means to take in these wandering souls who have nowhere else to go.
They can run a soup kitchen.
I'd like to help them with that task.
I see. Guess you do have total freedom to do whatever now, huh?
Yes. And the only thing I'm wondering is how am I going to kill the time? I think this is how every businessman must feel when he retires.
You can work in my cookie